Thugs went on rampage along the airport road in Benin, Edo State yesterday. Benin City, I should say, on Thursday, shooting sporadically, all in a bid to prevent the reinstated Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, from accessing the government house in Osagie Avenue. Also at the entourage was the APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpobolo, whose police aide was killed with 3 others injured. Acting chairman of the APC in Edo State, Jarrett Tenebe, and other members are protesting the death of the slain officer. The policeman who has been attached to Senator Okpobolo for 12 years. Joining us now on the morning show is Philip Shaibu, the reinstated Edo State Deputy Governor. Mr. Philip Shaibu, great to see you this morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Arifai.
Good to see you. And tell us how the court's decision is going, because the representative of the Edo State government, Crusoe Osagie, said that they are processing the stay of execution. Do you know if it's been granted to stay that judgment in your favor? Also, they said they showed you the stay of execution at the airport, and they said you should tread softly as you were coming in yesterday. They said the state police commissioner. Also, they made an allegation against you and your men. In fact, I have also asked Mr. Crusoe to provide the video that you were the ones that went around shooting. Your men shot people within your fold yesterday. Probably you might also want to ask Mr. Crusoe to present the video evidence based on the allegations against you.
Thank you very much, Rufai, and good morning, Nigerians, and all of you in the studio. Good morning, Dr. Ruben. I watched Crusoe this morning. I also saw him on one of the television station yesterday. And first, what Crusoe is doing, I've already asked my lawyers to file contempt and to also file defamation of character. And I'm sure we'll be going to court today and to file that, because what he has just done is contemptuous, because the judgment that we have has barred even the governor from interfering with my duties as deputy governor. Him and his executive or whoever close to the governor, the judgment, declarative judgment, barred them from interrupting my movement. Going back to yesterday, the CP was aware I was coming because I called him, and he called me first that congratulating me and that they're expecting me. And I said, no, I'll be coming yesterday. That was day first. And I said, I'll be coming tomorrow, which was yesterday. And we met at the airport, and I told him it's his slot to enforce the judgment. And he said he's aware of the judgment. And he told me, I will not like to disclose a lot of things that he said, because as the deputy governor of the Edo State now, we don't want to divulge security. But one thing that he said was clear was that there's no problem. The town is calm, and I asked, can we go? He said, we can go. Interestingly, in that meeting, when he called me for the meeting, Senator Okpobolo was around, and I said he should join me, and he can testify to that conversation. As we were about to go out at the gate, there was serious hold-up, only to be told that people were outside, Vigilante, Edo Vigilante and POV were outside blocking the gate. Not up to 30 minutes that they did that, I saw the soldiers in, I think the soldiers in the airport went to clear the gate, and we came out. As we just drove into airport road, the next thing was shooting, sporadic shooting by the men of a Vigilante and POV, led by one Mutari, and some, let me just avoid calling it, but it was a Edo Vigilante and POV, because as the deputy governor, I know all of them, and I know our system. So they were the ones shooting, and they killed a policeman. Crusoe is making statements that Obaseki will not help him by the time we are in court, and he should stop. He cannot be alleging what he didn't know. I did not mobilize anybody to come and shoot. The Edo Vigilante and POV did what they did. I cannot be shooting myself. Why will I organize you to shoot me? I have tried for the past 1 year. For the past 1 year, I've tried to avoid going on the street. Naturally, as an activist, I protest. But for the past 1 year, if you have checked the way I've operated during this crisis, I spend more money and time and calls to stop people from entering the street. Why? Because I know the violent tendencies of these people. And I know if I have to match them with their violence, there will be deaths, and I don't want any deaths. This policeman that was killed yesterday dropped my spirit. We were in high spirit until this incident happened.
I just want to ask you this.
I pray that God grant him eternal rest. And
I just want to ask you this. Do you have video evidence that it was the people you claimed that started the shooting, as against Crusoe claiming that it was your men that started the shooting? Because I asked him for video evidence. I would also want you to provide video evidence as regards that. Secondly, did the Commissioner of Police show you any, stay of execution, saying that you shouldn't come into town at the airport?
Okay. No, I'm surprised. The Commissioner of Police met me, and I showed him the judgment, and he told me that they told him, according to him, that they filed stay and they have gotten stay and they have appealed. And I said, as at that time, I told him that as at the time they were telling you they filed. If you check, Rufai, immediately I got that judgment. 10 minutes after that judgment, it was on the air that they have appealed and they have gotten stay and they have appealed. And the heroin order for this judgment came in yesterday, not day first today. We didn't get this judgment until yesterday. But they started telling the whole world that they've gotten stay on the day of judgment. That will tell you the level of deceit that they carried out. They don't have a stay. If they have a stay, let them show it.
All right.
This judgment came out yesterday, and this judgment is declaratory. It's a declaratory judgment.
All right. All right.
And this is what they do. Remember when we won the other case the other day, the next thing that the judgment does not remove elsewhere, a day after, 2 days after they saw the judgment, they started saying they will appeal the judgment because they've discovered that judgment affected elsewhere. The same thing they've done now. Crusoe and the Commissioner for Information, they don't know that what they are doing now, when they see that judgment, they must, within 7 days, retract what they've said. If they must say that, I have ordered my lawyers to file the information, and they will also file contempt charges because they are going against the court judgment. The court judgment was declarative judgment, not regular.
All right, Mr. Shaibu, thank you. First of all, I must say that we offer our condolences. Very unfortunate, the life that was lost yesterday, and of course, the upset and the injured as part of your team. But let me ask you a question. Before you came into Benin, did you receive any message or deterrent to tell you not to come into the city? That's number one. Number two, you mentioned...
No.
So hold on. You mentioned that you understand the system and the way that things operate in the state. And so you do. So can you elaborate on that? Because are you saying that this show of force, this violence is a part of the system in Edo State, especially when you are dealing with who you perceive as a political opponent? And then finally, what's the status of Senator Pebolo?
Yeah, let me just tell you. I try to avoid divulging a lot of things that I know in the system. I struggle very hard not to divulge it, because I'm a system person, and I like to organize the system. But since this crisis started, I speak less about what the system is doing. When it comes to violence, I know those that are highly violent. They are violent personified. I know them, and they are in that system. And I don't want to talk too
go
much.
ahead.
But the truth is
because it's important for us to get clarity.
I know
a number of things were said by Mr. Osagie.
Yeah.
A number of very strong things were said by him. And it's important that you speak.
You see, I don't want to go into gutter. Yeah, I don't want to go into gutter like they do. If I go into gutter that they do, you will not buy the governor for 1 naira, neither buy any of them for 2 naira. So I don't want to go into gutter with them. Okay. Because the truth is that we need to respect the office of the governor. Maybe when the governor is no longer governor of Edo State, I can say a lot of things. But for now, I want to respect the office of the governor. So that is why I'm avoiding. But in terms of violence, they planned it. I told you Mutari is the chief of staff of Edo State. The meetings took place in his office. Another meeting took place in the office of the speaker. Another meeting took place in Sarade Oge's house. I was told that they were to protect government house and the other office. Then later in the morning, around 9 o'clock, I got a call that they have also asked them to go and stay by Faith Mediplex and front of the gate. Later on, they changed their plans and said, okay, they should go and stay in one building next to Press Hotel. So I was monitoring what they were doing. So and in all this, I was telling, I told the commissioner of police. I told the commissioner of police. I said, yeah.
Despite this information.
I told the commissioner of police.
Yes.
And I told him.
Despite this intelligence you got, you still proceeded to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Did you? So you reported
yeah. Let me tell you one thing about me.
All right.
Yes. Let me tell you about me. I'm fearless, and I am somebody that when I want to do something, I check the rules of engagement, and I check whether it's legal. And when it is legal, I'm ready to go for it. Even if you have to kill me, you have to kill me for me not to achieve it. That is me. But I will not go out of the norms. I will not go out of the law. I will do what is right. I was armed with document, and that is a civilized society. That is how it is run. The governor came to tell us that I was going to play politics, or civilized politics, because he's coming from the private sector. But you can see now that the kind of politics play is even worse than the conventional politicians. They have destroyed the image of even the private sector, that technocrat coming into government. Crusoe is supposed to be one of the technocrats from where he's coming from, but you can see he has now been, his mentality has changed. It's now a mentality of a gutter politician. For him to come on your TV this morning to be talking what he was talking, that is not the Crusoe that I know before he came into politics.
Okay, Comrade Shaibu.
That is not the Crusoe.
Comrade
Now
Shaibu.
the Crusoe that we have now is a political talk.
Comrade Shaibu. Yesterday.
This is the order, serve IG.
Comrade Shaibu.
Let them bring their stay of execution. They don't have.
Well,
they don't have.
Comrade Shaibu. Yesterday.
Yeah, sorry, Ruben.
Yes.
Sorry, good morning.
Yeah, morning. Yeah. We had Mr. Mark Jacob, former Attorney General Plateau State, on this program yesterday. And he was saying, look, what you are engaging in is an exercise in futility. But the way I understand it is that it's one thing to go to the court and get, court ruling and celebrate it. The other party will get a stay of execution. And then you can drag the matter till September, when this tenure will end. But more importantly, I understand we have a stay of execution. You say they don't have it. Well, if we have it, let them show it. Let us see it. Well, it looks like they've obtained it, and it is dated 18th July.
They don't have.
Yeah, but my point is to ask you, how are you going to work with these same people? The governor says he doesn't want to work with you. The House of Assembly is saying they don't want you. Members of the PDP, many of them, they say no, they are done with you. So, can you impose yourself on people who say they don't want to associate with you? And now that you are supporting Okpebolo, why is it so important to return to the position of deputy governor that Omobayo Godwins is occupying, and Obaseki is saying it's Omobayo Godwin or nobody else? So, in practical sense, beyond legality. Hello, you heard me?
I hear you now. Yeah, I hear you now.
Yes.
court before.
So how do you want to work with people who don't want to work with you beyond legal issues?
Yeah, I am the deputy governor of Edo State, not deputy governor of Obaseki or any of them. I'm an elected deputy governor of Edo State. As at the time we were nominated as governor and deputy, I was the running mate to Obaseki. Immediately I was voted into office, I became the deputy governor of Edo State. I think why I am fighting this fight is to prove a point. Proving a point and to help others that will fall into things like this. The institutions must be strengthened, and that is my own quest for going into politics. We must fight to make sure institutions work. And one of the reasons why I supported the governor was that we are bringing a fresher into the system that will help to strengthen institutions. But unfortunately, it didn't work. Because it has shown now that it's the character of the person that actually matter, not where it's coming from. So for me, I am proving a point. I am the deputy governor, elected deputy governor, and the court has reaffirmed it. And I will be deputy governor till November 11, when we will hand over. I know even when I resume, the governor will not pay. I know. He has not paid for the past 1 year. But he has not succeeded in killing my spirit.
Mr. Shaibu, yeah. Based on this stay of execution that is scrolling on TV now.
They don't have.
No, they have. We are showing it on TV now.
Yes.
Based on this stay, you can't say you are the deputy governor.
Notice, they went to file a file to stay. It's not a stay.
Okay.
You go to file to stay. It's not a stay. I am showing you a judgment. They should show us a judgment showing that they have a stay. And you can, until you have that judgment saying you have a stay, you cannot stop this judgment. This is a declaratory judgment. So until you go back to the court and the court grants that stay, they don't have any document to show that the stay has been granted. They don't. They started running this thing. They first we have gotten it. Now I'm seeing 18th on that document. If they have a document that is dated 18, how come on the 17th they were already screening that they have gotten a stay and they have appealed this judgment when they not even gotten the order? The order came out
Mr.
yesterday.
Shaibu, have you taken a look? Have you taken a look at this document that we are screening as we speak now that they obtained on the 18th of July? And was this document presented to you at the airport, as Mr. Crusoe claimed?
No document was shown to me. No document. No document. The CP said, I heard that they said they've gotten a stay. And I said, CP, they don't have any stay because this judgment just came out. So
the CP told you they had.
They have to go
he
to
had
court
that
maybe next week.
The CP did not even have the document.
He told me. We had a conversation. He doesn't have any document. He said, I had a witness. Fortunately for me, I had a witness. Senator Povolo was at the lunch. We came together and I said, look, come and join me in this conversation. He said, I had. And I told him, I said, look, CP, this judgment, you have legal officer. It's declaratory. And if they must appeal, they must obey first. And if they say they have a stay, it's not true because this judgment just came out an hour ago. So for you to go and file for stay and for you to appeal, they must transmit documents now. You can't go and have an appeal without transmitting of document. And the first thing must be, you must have this judgment first and read it before you now use the content of the judgment to now say you are going to file. It's the judgment that you don't have. How do you now get...
Comrade Shaibu, you are insisting that the court is on your side.
Yes.
Why are you not in the office this morning? Are you not going to work? Go to work.
Yes.
Go to the office.
I'm going to... Ruben, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I will go to office this morning. If they stop me, it's a different thing. But that I will not go to office, I will go to the office. I will go to the office.
Mr. Shaibu,
Okay, so I pray on this, it's clarified. I give it to you. This is just a motion So it's not that granted stay of execution that is scrolling on the screen, because what we had was that they've got the stay, and this was what they sent to us, and this was what the galleries did send to us here. But on this, you have your point. So I do rescind. You still have a judgment in your favor since they have not gotten a stay as regards. I just have to set that to you.
All right, Mr. Shaibu.
They don't have. Crusoe, I watched him this morning when you asked him. He doesn't have a stay. He doesn't have. And that's why I had to get this thing printed. This is a judgment I am showing you. Let him bring the stay.
All right.
If he bring a stay, I will obey. I will obey. I'm not a lawless person like them.
All right, Mr. Shaibu. Just very quickly, in the interest of peace, you're going to the office this morning without matters being resolved. First thing is that has the state government reached out to you following the attacks yesterday, at least in terms of just on a neutral level, aside the attacks back and forth? And if that hasn't happened, that hasn't been resolved, what is the guarantee that when you go into office this morning, it wouldn't, it won't instigate another such attack, and we don't want any further loss of lives? What are the options? Would you rather wait until these things are sorted out, or do you have protection by the Commissioner of Police?
Yeah, I will talk with Tim Philip. I will speak with Tim Philip, and I will consult widely. And after this, people are already waiting for me. I'll consult. I will not do anything that will lead to loss of life. It's not my lot for anybody to die. This police officer that we lost yesterday actually killed my spirit. I was in high spirit till that incident happened. And this is what I've been avoiding for the past 1 year. But we pray that it never happened. But I will not do anything that will lead to loss of lives. I've been maintaining peace for the past 1 year, and I'll do it. What I'm doing for posterity, I'm not doing anything for my self-benefit. I just told you for the past 1 year, I've not earned anything from government. But it did not kill my spirit. And I know I will not earn anything till November 11. It doesn't really matter. What I want to do is that the institution of the office of the deputy governor must be given its rightful respect and sanctity. And that is what I'm trying to achieve with what I'm doing. The sanctity of that office is what I came with a mantra into politics to strengthen institution, for institution to work for all of us. Because we are in government, is temporal. We should do those things that we need to do to make things work. When I was in the State Assembly as a majority leader, I raised a motion, and in that motion, that they should fix road, Ewu Road. And I use one language. I say, I'm sending this message to the authority so that if they do this road, it will help all of us. And I pray that if they don't do this road, they may not be victim of the same road when they are out of office. Unfortunately, the head of that establishment died on that road in the same spot. They didn't fix that road. And a month later, he passed through that place. He lost his life on that same road. So for me, I am conscious of the fact that we need to build institution. I will be out of office November 11. Those things I'm supposed to do that I didn't do, they will haunt me for having opportunity to do that and I didn't do that. So I'm conscious of it. I am in politics to fix. I'm in politics to help, and nothing more. And I am using this forum to tell Mr. Governor, he should know that November 11 is out of office. Well, and those things that he's supposed to do that he didn't do, him. And he should know also that this is the time to mend fences. This is the time to mend fences. If you want to fight to the end, I wish him well.
Okay. Well, comrade, I want to ask you, have you spoken with Governor Osagie since you got this victory at the Federal High Court? Because, I mean, you say you are the deputy governor, but you will have to work with him. You will have to work with the House of Assembly. I repeat that same question. Have you called him? Have you spoken with him? What is his reaction?
Yeah, I made up my mind not to call him, but I always send him texts. And I told you that before now, I called him 100 and when I started counting, before I started counting, when I started counting, I called him 111 times. During that crisis, he never picked. I sent him text, he never replied. And so what I do is, when I have any message, I send him text. He doesn't reply, so it doesn't really matter. So Since I got this judgment, I've not called him because I know he won't pick. I've not sent him text. The last text I sent to him was on his birthday to wish him happy birthday, which was July 1st. That was the last text message I sent to him. I send a text message when it's necessary. But this one, I've not sent him. Maybe after this program, I'll send him his text again.
But when you go to a man who has not been responding to your text messages, when you go to the office, as you say you will today, are you going to see him to say, Oga, I'm reporting, I'm back on duty? Or you will just go to your own office, he will be in his own office, and the two of you will be working in silos? How would that serve the interest of the people of Edo State?
No, if I go to office, I will go. If he grants me access to see him, I'll see him. If he doesn't grant me access to see him, I will go back to my office. If you check the Constitution, I have duties. I have 2 major duties there. I'm supposed to be the head of the economic team, and also I am the chairman of boundary committee. So I face my work. Okay. The truth is that the Constitution must be obeyed. The Constitution is the grand norms of the society. When you don't obey the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you want to turn Edo to Banana Republic. I'm avoiding us turning Edo to a lawless environment.
Mr. Shaibu, real quickly.
We must follow the Constitution. The Constitution, the office is a creation of the Constitution. The office of the governor is a creation of the Constitution. And all of us must obey the Constitution.
Mr. Shaibu, real quickly.
Not resort to thuggery.
What's the situation of the health of Mr. Monday Okpobolo? Is he hospitalized, as some reports claim? Because they still said they saw him with some party chieftains. Is he hospitalized? And secondly, what political party are you as we speak?
I'll answer the last one. As I speak to you, I'm a member of PDP.
How?
And for Senator Monday, he was crying.
How can you be a member of the PDP and you are with the APC governorship candidate? You are hobnobbing. You came in together. How can you be a member of the PDP? Is that an anti-party activity? How? Just how can you be a member of the PDP?
No, Rufai, I'm a fast learner. I learned a lot. The governor actually taught me this part. During the last election, the governor was supporting Labour. His wife was campaigning for them. The wife said, Atiku cannot win, Tinubu cannot win. And so I'm learning from them. So now, and the governor, even during this process, if you check your archive, he said that he has the right to support anybody. So if the governor has told us we have the right to support anybody, I also have the right to choose who I want to support.
So what you're doing is not anti-party activity.
I'm very bold about it.
So in your eyes, what you are doing is not anti-party activity.
Sanctioned, if the governor was not doing anti-party when he was supporting Labour, and why will he be anti-party? The party PDP has institutionalized everybody having freedom to support whoever he likes. Because if not, the PDP was aware that he was supporting Labour. Nothing happened. So in PDP now, everybody can support whoever you like. You can support whoever you like.
So what you are saying is
what is key is that...
Mr. Shaibu, so what you are saying is that you are copying your mentor, Governor Obaseki?
Yes, on this one.
So he's your mentor now?
On this one, yes.
You are copying your mentor for anti-party activities?
On this one, yes. But on violent one, I'm not copying him. But on this one, yes. On the violent position, I'm not.
So you admit he's your mentor? Yes. You admit Governor Obaseki is your mentor?
On the issue of party support and supporting who you like, because the Constitution guarantees that you support who you like. And also, you can belong to any political party.
The health let me just come the health of Mr.
As at the time we left yesterday, he was completely down. He was crying profusely yesterday when the news got that guy died. We were holding him. And we have to follow this body after we left the police station to deposit him in a mortuary. From there, he left. I have not spoken with him this morning. So as I speak,
when you saw him, did he sustain any injuries?
And his phone.
Did he sustain any injuries when you saw Senator Monday Okpobolo? Did he sustain any injury possible?
He was holding Yeah, I saw him consistently was pressing his left hand. He was putting pressure on the left hand. He was just like this all through. And because we just tap him, are you okay? He said, I'm just tired. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you cannot ascertain.
I'm not, no blood or anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you can at least externally, you cannot
ascertain. But all he was doing
that.
was hold his hand, and he was, yeah.
All right.
Well, very good, Comrade Shaibu, to see.
But Rufai, let me assure you one thing. I will not do anti-party. I will.
But you're doing it already.
PDP,
you're doing it already. You are doing anti-party full blown already. You are a PDP man supporting Monday. You are doing anti-party.
I say as at now, I'm a PDP man. And I've said it one time that I will not support anybody and I will be in another party.
Well, Comrade,
I have said it.
Comrade.
So for now, I'm a member of PDP. But going forward, if I declare for APC, means that I've given full support to Monday Okpebholo.
Comrade Shaibu.
And I will not be in PDP and support Monday.
Well, Comrade Shaibu, I mean, well.
So let me just clarify that. I was just joking when I said the other one, but I am good at being a member of APC, I can tell you that.
Comrade, well, I also want to joke that it looks like Comrade Shaibu has one leg in APC, one leg in PDP. So the uncertainty should be very interesting.
No, two legs in APC. My senior comrade, 2 legs in APC, not 1 leg in PDP. The only thing that is keeping me in PDP is that I have not officially declared.
Okay.
So that's one leg.
That's it to say. Yeah, President Tinubu has won.
So I was just joking when I was calling. Yeah.
Oh, APC.
But
APC.
Talking more seriously, I am actually a member of APC, but unofficial. My spirit, I've left PDP for a long time. It's only my leg and body that is still there, because if you check all the court declaration, you discover that in Rivers, I'm told that those people did not resign and they have not gone, so that party card is still with them. My party card in PDP is still with me. I have not picked party card of APC, so that is why I'm saying that. But in terms of my spirit has left PDP. It's now in APC.
Okay. Well, Comrade Shaibu, I think on moral grounds, maybe you don't need to go to the office today, since your spirit is already in APC. But you have obtained that victory at the court, in Abuja, for record purposes.
Yeah.
But what we want is peace in Edo State, not gunshots, not disruptions. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.